Where Winds Meet is easily one of the best free-to-play games that I have picked up in a very long time. Maybe you're still on the fence, maybe you just started, or you're well on your way in your journey in this wonderful game. But today we're going to be going over all of the tips and tricks that I have learned during my playtime so far to hopefully help out many of you that are also enjoying this wonderful game. Now, Where Winds Meet is a pretty big game, and one of the things you're going to need to be doing is exploring a lot of it. So one of the first tips I recommend is actually unlocking the ability to be able to fly. There's actually quite a few different things that you need to do to be able to unlock this, and they all kind of tie in together for a good experience at the beginning of the game anyways. But this is one of the skills that you can unlock that allows you to travel very quickly across the map. It is very useful once you gain the ability to be able to do it, and basically it just allows you to launch yourself across the map. Pretty useful. Now, unfortunately, there is one problem with this particular flight skill, and that's that you need to get to level 4 exploration. If you go to your journal, you can see the level 4, the illustrious here, and our exploration level is level 4 right now. And this provides you with something called the Afterglow Pendant. Now, thankfully, I do have a trick for getting to level 4 very quickly that anyone can use for both of the zones we have access to right now. But if we click into this, we can see what it actually provides. This gives us access to all of the different kind of movement skills that you can get in the game. We have wall run, we have shadow dash, which is very good. We have the meteor flight. Eventually we'll be able to get the 1,000-mile flight, the fan glider, and the wind rider. So getting to a level 4 exploration is very good. Now, if we go to our map, we currently have 2 different regions. I'm not going to try and pronounce them because I'm just going to get made fun of because I can't pronounce anything in this game. And those are represented under our journal here as well. So we can switch between the 2, and you're going to notice that I have things a little bit higher for each of these zones. And what I have found out is that doing these legacies give you a massive boost to your exploration bonuses. I did these 7, which didn't take that long, and I was able to get my level 4 exploration from doing these, as well as I did do the campaigns, which everyone's going to be focusing on the campaign anyways. So I recommend focusing on campaign, the legacies, and then also the outposts. Now, what's nice about these legacies is if I go back, I can go to the new region where I don't have one done, and you can literally just click on these and it'll show you exactly where you need to go to be able to start this particular quest line. And you get a lot of exploration for this. Now, what you want to be doing while you're exploring is making the pickup. Now, what you're going to want to be doing while you're doing all of this exploration with your legacies is to make sure you pick up any of these fast travel points. And if there is an outpost you haven't cleared nearby, make sure to clear the outpost as well, because they give you good exploration points, items, weapons, and armor as well. Now, while you're traveling around, I know this is going to be super cliche, but you're going to want to actually pick up everything possible that you can. Like, we've got some mushrooms right here that we can pick up. Now, the other important thing to do while you're roaming around is to make sure you pick up anything possible that you see that is interactable. So we're going to go ahead and pick up this boundary stone right here, which is a new teleport point. And you're going to notice that we get just 50 exploration points for this alone. So 50 exploration points is a lot. Now, anytime you clear out one of these encampments and they have a chest, you'll get exploration points for that as well. But essentially, anything you interact with in the world is going to help you level up your exploration, but also going to provide you with plenty of things to craft and upgrade all of your armor, weapons, and equipment. Now, thankfully, this is incredibly easy to get. If you open up your map, you're going to head over to this little pond, and there's going to be a fisherman waiting right here. All we need to do is walk up and talk to this fisherman, and after a short conversation, it's going to just basically run you into the pond and instantly teach you how to get this amazing skill. Now, this is going to be amazing for basically traversing anywhere in the game. Now, let's go over some development stuff to help you get much stronger in the game very, very easily. So if you go into develop, we're going to go to abilities, and we're going to select into one of our weapons here, and we're going to upgrade this. You want to make sure that you are upgrading your weapons anytime you level up. And you also want to make sure you break through them. Now, there really is no reason to not upgrade all of your weapons. Let's go ahead and go down to the Infernal Twin Blades here, and we can see how much of a difference it is by going from tier 1 to tier 2. This is actually our breakthrough. Anytime you break through your character, you also need to break through your martial arts. Now, these give you pretty significant upgrades, and for my level 30 breakthrough to tier 2, we need these things called bamboo cut wind tips. Now what's nice is you can click into these items and you can see we get here from the season shop, we can do campaign challenges, or we could do the fellowship sword trials. Now the season shop is one of the easiest way to get things because I already have 17,000 of these fishes for the season, and these are only 160 each. So you can actually just buy these here, as many as you need, to be able to upgrade every single weapon in the game. Now, I didn't even know this shop existed. We can also get anytime you level up, you can get gear from these as well. So we have gear 31 chests, we have 41, we have all the way up to level 71 gear in here. So this is going to be a very easy way to, one, be able to upgrade your martial arts, but also be able to upgrade your gear too. Now once you buy two of the boxes to be able to get these tips, you can easily just break through the weapon, and that's going to also increase the max level for your martial arts. And then all you need to do is just continue maxing it out. Now if you do happen to run out of these extra items here, when you try and go into it again, you can hit space and it'll actually show you what you need to farm up to be able to get more of those particular items for maxing out your gear or martial arts. Now, if you are struggling with feeling a little bit weaker, there's quite a few more things that we can do. If we actually go into the improvement guide here, we can look at our development and we can see where we are lacking. Our inner way and martial arts are good. Our character, not so great. So we can activate more nodes. We can do quite a few things to be able to improve our character, and our gear and mystic skills are also lacking. Now, there are permanent upgrades that we can do. If we go back into our gear, we can actually click into these and we can go to enhance. You can actually permanently enhance basically the gear slot. It's not necessarily upgrading the piece of armor that you have equipped at the moment. This is actually just permanently upgrading that particular slot. So if you upgrade this, it's going to increase all of your left-handed weapons for the rest of time, right-handed weapons, etc., etc. Now these you definitely want to focus on upgrading. Now this requires a raw ore. We can get these from the general goods vendor. And if you just click into it, you can buy these from anywhere, from your daily sundries. And now that I have these, I can upgrade my left-handed weapons substantially. I'm going to do that for my right-handed weapon as well. And now I need to get to level 41 to continue upgrading. Now for your armor, you're going to need the coarse fur, which you can also get from the general goods vendors. So essentially, as you level up or break through your character, you want to make sure that you're continuously enhancing your weapon and armor slots. Now to get a little boost at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the improvement guide, then I'm going to go to path guide. And if I click on combination here, I am using the nameless sword for the most part right now. And this actually recommends a gear set for me. So we want the Jadeware set and the Form Blend set. So these are Jadeware weapons and accessories, and these are Form Bend armor sets. Now, since we found out already that we have something in our season shop, if we go to season, we can go to season shop. We can spend some of these fishes that we have to basically up our score so we can get a little bit stronger. Now, thankfully, when we select these, it already recommends what we should pick, and I want to get the Jadeware sets. So I bought 6 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and open up one of these right here. I guess I'll open up 6 of these in total of this particular one, and we'll see what we get. So we did get an umbrella, which is nice, and got a couple of other pieces here that are at least part of the set that we want, which is the Form Bend set. There we go. I got much luckier this time. I opened up quite a few more of these, and we have some really, really good upgrades now. Now, I already got my Now, just from doing that, I got my 4-piece set for the Form Bend set, which increases my physical defense and my shields and my HP as well. I was also able to get my 4-set bonus for the Jadeware set, which increases my max physical attack and essentially my crit damage and crit percent. Now, from doing that, I was able to get my gear and character into the green territory already, and now I just need to improve my mystic skills. Now, the game is really bad at telling you what can be upgraded, but your mystic skills can be upgraded too. What you need to do is actually select into them and then click them again in here, and then you can see that you have an upgrade option. Now, these upgrades are actually substantial. We go from 9 physical damage to 11 to 38 here. So we want to try and upgrade these as much as possible. You can see here the physical damage is already going up to 78, so anytime you get a mystic art that you do like, make sure to upgrade that as well. Now next I recommend getting the stealth kill ability as early as possible. This skill comes in handy in so many different situations, and when it comes to unlocking new weapons, I think it's pretty much required. Now thankfully it is an easy quest to be able to go do, and you can get this right at the beginning of the game. Now the first thing you're going to want to get is the Veil of Stillness mystic art. This allows you to go basically invisible. Enemies can still see you, but you can do stealth attacks from this mode. I believe you can do it from out of this as well. This just makes it a lot easier. Now to be able to get this, you're going to want to do the skill theft located right here. There's going to be an NPC that you can basically steal a skill from. It's very quick and super simple. Now to be able to unlock the Touch of Death skill, you're going to need to go to this location right here. There's going to be an NPC standing outside of this gate that's going to introduce you to this quest line. If you have this fast travel point, you can just kind of run right down this road and then initialize the quest. Now, once you take out the enemies and get the map, this highlights all the different areas that you need to light these fires. Only these need to be on that are on that map. So you're going to go around and light these little pyres of light. There is a couple of them. One of them is already on. So just going to go around and light the ones that are highlighted on the map. It's pretty easy to follow. And if you have one that is already lit that shouldn't be, you need to turn that off. Then you're going to run to the center and you're going to jump on this big button to unlock the rest of the underground dungeon. Now, as you go down into here, you're going to find a big room that needs a combination of buttons to be able to open a door. So for anybody that needs that combination for this room, you got to make sure that on this side, everything matches this way. And then for this side, the only one you need to change is right over here. And then you'll be able to open this door. And then all you need to do is just continue progressing through the dungeon. You're going to do a small little puzzle to be able to open this back door. Then you're going to run through the back of this. You can loot a little chest here on the right side, but the main chest that you need is actually just straight to the back. This big golden chest is going to give you the Touch of Death. Now, this is probably my favorite skill that I've found in the game so far, and I highly recommend getting it as soon as possible.